Hello and welcome back to 2048 and to Harlan Ellison's most lengthy abridging of, or rather most lengthy abridging of Harlan Ellison's Repent Harlequin, said the TikTok man. It continues. Alright, so in this part I will be telling you how the TikTok man spends his time in prison. It's rough, I'm sure. He is tortured brutally. For the TikTok man says to himself probably at one point in, an evil laughing voice, because he's evil and all. Well, actually, you don't know that, but I think he is. Actually, I don't know that, but I think he is anyway. And I'm entitled to my opinions, right? I think he's the evil guy. Right, maybe he's not the evil guy, but he's at least the antagonist. So I refer to him as the evil guy because we usually refer to antagonists as evil guys, even if they are technically opposing an anti-hero. So, he brainwashes him. The Harlequin. Brainwashes him most brutally, most deadlily, most horrifically. And after a long time, well, maybe not that long, just a few months, the Harlequin finally apparently breaks. He says, because you see, he was the reason TikTok man is doing this, and it says this in the story. He wants to make an example of this guy. First of all, second of all, he wants to actually show people that even the most staunch opposers of quote progress are likely to break their opinions, to see the light, to see why time should never be wasted. And this is basically what the Harlequin says. He says, and I'm not quoting here. I'm simply filling in my own. It maybe says, I was once a proponent of everyone being and having their time wasted. However, I have since seen the light. Oh, such bright lights, blinding me all the time. Yes, I've finally seen the light that was shown to me in the reflection of a shadow of a silhouette of, that's not even possible, of the truth, which time is precious. Time should never be wasted, and anyone who does is evil and should be most certainly brainwashed into saying what I'm saying now. Not that I was brainwashed, I have simply seen the light after it was shown to me in the reflection of a shadow of a silhouette of. Actually, I think I left something out there. Oh well, brainwashing's not perfect, it has its flaws. Not that I was brainwashed. And, yeah. Alright, that's all the time that you've got, because time is of the essence, and time is the time now. The time is now that you get back to work. Oh my gosh, it took me a long time to get that out. Are we up there? Okay, we are. Good. Now I must get back to my other thing, because... Wait, what time is it? Wait, why am I asking what time it is? I should always know what time it is. Wait, it's not possible. Is it possible? I am the one who's been brainwashed. 3 minutes. 3 minutes the announcement was made. Late. The announcement was late. Me, 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 me. That is the way that the TikTok man leaves, saying me, 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 me. Yes, and that, my friends, yes, you are my friends. That is indeed how he leaves. That is indeed an exact quote from the book. Which is not a book. It's really just, it is 2 pages. It's a short story. I could have just read a book, though. Yes, I could have. Everyone, hire me to read your book. I will be an audiobook reader. I could be. I promise you, when I'm reading a book, I can read so much faster. Like, check this out. http://cnn.com/com/storage. Now compare that epic speed to this being read by our very faithful, our very read it, oh, I've got sound muted, don't I? Oh, if I don't have it muted, I think I might have a video running in the background. Okay, now let's try it.
http://ads.cnn.com/0 local storage.
Whoa! What just happened? I was blazing speed. I can't even believe that is even possible. I've been bested once again by a machine. No! Okay, well, that story was fun. I must not have done what I intended to do. The only thing I came there to do. Okay, so now that the story is out of the way, I will continue to do this episode without any story, because I need to really focus on what's going on, because it appears that I am in a really ugly situation here. Yes, things are really difficult right now, it would appear. I must use all of my mental faculties to get myself out of this doozy here in front of our faces, for it is a right doozy, a special doozy. It is a doozy which is doozed behind us now because I, with my epic mind brain, have failed. Again, I thought I'd gone us through it. Nope, I simply made some stuff happen and then it went bad. Again, once more unto the breeze. Yes. Wuss. Wuss. Rata. Lus. It is now the time for the brush. That is my. I'll practice my alien speak. For you see, I mustn't write the alien speak that was in a game called Kotor 2. Kotoron. Actually, Kotor 2. That was fantastic alien speak, no doubt. However, and it was not alien speak, it's Twi'lek. No, not Twi'lek. Huttese. Even the Rakata, well, in Kotor 1, that was spoke Huttese. Oh, very, a different voice. However, they were not supposed to speak Huttese. They were just, it was probably just an oversight or some, I don't know. It was, the game was rushed. Things were cut out, such as the Nal Hutta. Nal Hutta was cut out, I do believe. Yes. In fact, wait! If in the original game, the one with Nal Hutta, is it not possible that it would have been revealed that in fact the Hutts were once under the enslavement of the builders also? Is it not possible that the Hutties that everyone speaks is in fact the builders' language passed on to the Hutts, the only ones who preserved it properly, or perhaps not necessarily the Hutts who preserved it properly, but perhaps everyone else in the galaxy, which is why everyone else in the galaxy speaks Hutties. Is that not possible? Mind explodes! My point exactly. Anyway, KOTOR 2 for me never had sound because my sound card, not on this computer but on an older Dell computer, was not able to process it, even though it was made 2 years afterwards. But it was a Mac, so figures. Although it was technically not for Mac, so with Mac I would have had some trouble wineskinning, and that might have resulted in lack of sound. Also because the game was real glitchy. Oh man, I encountered a glitch once that made me start from the very beginning. Yes, you want to talk about unfinished works in video gaming? Prime example is KOTOR 2. Oh man, that thing has got some unfinished work in it. Oh man, there are lots, and I've read lots of things about it. There are lots of reasons they say that KOTOR 2 is actually a better game than KOTOR 1. I believe it too. I really enjoy the story. What little there was, for it would not be long. Need to save here. It's possible to get out, but it could go bad. It could go very bad. So let's just save here before anything else happens. And yes, okay. So yes, KOTOR 2. I really love that game. But it's so difficult to follow the story because the story is... There are cutscenes that were cut out. I guess the producers of the game were like, it's called a cutscene. We need this released now. It's called cutscene. That means it's a scene you can cut if you want. And we want. Not you want. We want. We want it cut because we gotta keep this schedule. And keep this schedule, yeah? So go and cut that. But if we cut it, shut up, and shut up. It is cut. You had no say. We had all the say. And we said to you, cut it. It was cut. And now you shall perish. Okay, maybe I didn't say that last part. But it was said everything else, and so KOTOR was brutally cut. And I've heard the project to restore it was an epic one. You know, the fan project to restore it, all the cut content. I've heard it actually turned out pretty well. It won Mod of the Year back on some year, I forget which year it was. Won Mod of the Year back then. So if I get the chance, I do intend to play that. And and record it too. I've already played the game, but so it was the case with many of the early games I recorded. Many of the early games I recorded. The only games you know, of course. Because those are the games I'm posting right now. As of this very moment, in fact. Yet, well, not this very moment, but the next very moment. By the way, there are no more very moments in this episode, because this episode is at an end. Thanks for watching it. Goodbye.